Hi, this is going to be a video response to GLOSSette. It's actually in response to a contest that she's having, but I'm going to post it on my page as well and then post it as a video response. So that looks like it's on the left side. I hate these weird mirrored um, freaking cameras. This is my left hand. That's the left side. That's so weird. Anyway, that just confuses me, and I guess I just now noticed it. Anyway, the contest is how do you use your planner? So I'm going to show you right now what I have. I have two. I have an A5 Filofax in Chameleon, which I bought very recently. I just made the jump up to A5. I'm sorry that I waited so long because I absolutely love the thing. And I also have the A5 Lily Pulitzer. I really like this planner, although, well, I'll explain that in a minute. Okay, let me show you what I'm doing. So I have in the front of mine just some stickers. I have a Field Notes notebook, and these are brilliant. If you don't already use them, they're awesome. And in this, I have the size on it because I'm trying to find a leather cover that fits it. In these, I keep lists. So those are the mangas that my kids want for their birthday. There's a list of inks. Here are some J. or Bond inks that I'm wanting, and let's see what other. Supplies that I want to get to make altered books. It's just a list book, and that's what I use all the field notes for. They have one of them has like my life list, so it has things like a bucket list, and but anyway, I keep those, and they can switch between planners. So when you switch planners, if you move from one thing to something else, then you have it with you. That's just one of those clear envelopes. Oops, I guess you can't see. I had a reading done by Glammy Witch. That's the reading. I take notes. Another one of the clear envelopes. Then I have one of the business card things. Business card from Jennifer Galasso. I won a tarot deck. My kids, when they were little, a little thing that says everything will be okay. This is from Leonie Dawson's stuff. I have to-do lists at the very front. This is not working really well. And I'm not sure how to fix that. These to-do lists at the very front, this is not working well. What I bought to do instead, I have a pile over here of stuff to put away, so let me just root for just a second and find what I bought to do in place of that. Well, it's making a liar out of me. What I bought are those full-page, super sticky Post-it notes, the big ones. You know, the, I don't know, 3x4 or something. God, I had a whole pack of them. And they seem to have disappeared. I don't know where those are. Anyway, to-do list, because this being right here, I have a tab to it so that it's easier for me to see, but for whatever reason that's not working. I don't know if I need to move it to the very front when I open my planner or not. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with that. Okay, then I have just a bunch more to-do lists. I have the generic stuff that Filofax puts in with all of their planners, personal information. I don't fill those out. I save the pages because I really thought that that would be something that I could later stick things to if I wanted to keep them in here. I have right now the agenda that comes with the A5 Filofax when you buy it, so it's a week on 2 pages in columns. I really like the column format. I really never thought I would, but as you can see, I'm using the bejesus out of it. So obviously, I'm really liking it. And I'll show you what I've been doing. Up at the top, I don't think there's anything particularly personal. No, just a bunch of junk. Like, I have some quotes here and stuff, so don't pay attention to that. But like, what I had done here is, like right here, this is my B12 vitamin. I take it in 4 so that I get like an extended release effect sort of during the day, or that's the theory. The tablets break in half. But that's where I track that, and then I guess I hadn't been tracking water in this. I do track the water I drink, so I make sure I get 8 glasses. But what I use my agenda primarily for is a daily log. If I have to-dos, I put them in a separate place. I don't usually put them on the day. What I have here are hours that I've worked. And then at the bottom, I had done this way back when I had a personal Filofax, and I'm trying to figure out a really good way to continue to do it because I like it. I put a gratitude list, and I put 5 items every day, and I'm showing you on the wrong page. I hate this flip stuff. 5 items every day. Often they're the same thing. I'm grateful, you know, you can see work. Sometimes I put like Filofax, papers, pens, things like that, because I am grateful for that kind of thing. Healthy kids. clouds, wind, breeze. It's been so hot, you know, so grateful for the breeze. Um, this was this last week. I didn't write in it as much. Um, I'm not, well, I think that, well, I'm not sure why, to be honest with you. But here, this is a good example of how I've been doing my water. So there's my B12, and then here's my water. Like I do 2 and a check box. Let me see if there's a, I had to go somewhere and then I didn't do it. That's why it's marked shit. Sorry. Um, so 2, I put a check box. 4, I put a check box. 6, I put a check box. And 8, I put a check box. So for like every 2, I'm sorry, I should be blocking like the profanity, right? So for every 2 glasses of water I drink, I put a little check box. And that's how I use that. Okay, here's the marker that came with it, and I have some lottery tickets I need to check. Those are why I have those hooked. Sometimes I forget things, and so if I put them, it's just hooked with a little bitty binder clip. If I put them there, then I don't tend to forget them as badly. I have not used this week at all, and it's because the Lilly Pulitzer started, and I'm trying to decide. I'm not having a hard time, but I'm trying to decide which one I really want to use for planning and which one I really want to use for recording. It's turning out that I'm using the Filofax more for planning. And I think that is probably because of the ability to do lists and things in it. The Lilly Pulitzer, as you can see, I used yesterday. I'm not tracking water on things on these pages. What I had planned on doing was, shoot a monkey, I'm sorry. Was tracking on Lilly Pulitzer has months in the front and then months again in front of the weeks. So I figured on the months on the front, what I could do is track things. So I put my tracking here. So as you can see, I have the B12, 1, 2, 3, and 4, the glasses of water. I wish you could see that well. I use felt tips in these. And by the way, this paper is fantastic. Nothing bleeds through. And then did I go for a walk, yes or no? And that's just to put a yes or no. It has room for monthly to-dos here, but what I had planned on using this was for is just tracking. It's right at the very front, and I use binder clips a lot to mark things. So I put a binder clip right there in the very front so that, well, then it's going to open to the wrong page there. Clipping the other months off so I could get to this month easily. And then on the month in August, what I put is dates, pay dates, things I need to do, things I need to work on, pins I want to buy. And then on the pages, what I'm doing is just using as a logbook. Anyway, this is already way longer than I anticipated it being. That's how I use my planner. That's how I'm using it right now. So I'm going to try to do another couple videos today. I can speak English. Sometimes it sounds like it's a second language. I apologize. I talk too fast. Anyway, GLOSSette, thank you much. See you soon. Bye.